The following is a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports.
Next goal will win the hockey game and move in to the second round. Here is a shot from Rankin. They scores! Nathan Rankin, a 3-2 overtime winner, taking the selfie with the glove.
It's time for the 2025 State Hockey Tournament presented by Kubota on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The State Hockey Tournament is brought to you by AGE, Papa Murphy's, AirTech, Hepper's Sports Center, Beck Motors, Xander Auto Parts, May Adam, and Lake Area Tech.
Now it's back on the far side. Schneider square away. That shot, he scores. Owen Schneider sends the Capitals to the third place game and the Rangers to the championship on a power play goal.
And by Whale Construction, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Kathy Sunshine Properties, Weatherall Roofing, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, Envirotech, and Pelican Power Sports.
It'll be played back again. Dozark waiting, and a pass now in front. They score! It's Keegan Kitts. He wins it in overtime, and the Capitals get third place. Kitts scores, and the Caps win.
And by Wagner Auto, the Hockey Headquarters, the Field House, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, Hermanson Endodontics, and the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association.
Not covered and play continues. It is going to be moved up. Schneider for Colley. He scores! Jacob Colley in overtime. Brookings 2024 state champions.
And now to the Kubota booth for the call of the game. Here's John Winkler and Jim Lloyd.
It is our final game of the day. It is the Sioux Falls East Flyers, the 4 seed, against the top seed, Rushmore Thunder. The winner to the state championship and will face the Sioux Falls West Flyers tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. John Winkler alongside Jim Lloyd. Gonna be tough to chop that last game, Jim, but this is, again, we talked about it in day one. This is the state tournament for the Rushmore Thunder to lose. This is not, and that, again, is not to say anything bad about the other teams, the other 7 teams. That Rushmore has just been so good all season. They feel like this is their state tournament to lose, not to win, but to lose.
Yep.
Oh, and for Sioux Falls East coming in, they're going to find a way to get the job done here tonight against Rushmore, and it's going to take a big effort. Trey Salonen, who had a shutout last night, it's going to be almost impossible to shut out this Rushmore Thunder team, but he's got to be even better than what he was yesterday for this Sioux Falls East team to beat the Rushmore Thunder.
You're right. You're not gonna shut out the Rushmore Thunder. I really believe you're not going to. Nobody has all year long.
Right.
And they have such a powerful offense. This is a regular season goal, 63 and 63 from the top 2 lines. And we joked yesterday. And then, by the way, they have a third line that scores 33.
These two teams played at the beginning of the season in Sioux Falls. It was a 5-3 win for the for the Rushmore Thunder. Then they won 9-1 over the East Flyers in that second game, as that was their second and third game of the season, all that one weekend when they traveled to Mitchell and then played Sioux Falls on that Saturday and Sunday. This Rushmore Thunder team, you mentioned just how good they are. Trey Salonen, though, for Sioux Falls East, he stopped all 33 shots of that 2-0 win over Yankton. I said he's going to be even better. Vinny Thill had a goal yesterday. Tyler Webb also had a goal. You're going to have to get more scoring from the Sioux Falls East team, because if you're going to be the Rushmore Thunder, you're going to have to do it 6-5, 7-6, because it's going to take a lot to hold Rushmore into few goals. You've got to score a lot of goals to try and win a hockey game.
Yeah, not only Trey Salonen has to be at his best, but what about those guys in front of him? Gibson, Raessler, Vermeer, and Goddard. Those guys have got to be good in front of the net. You cannot give up a rebound Rushmore is just too good and have too many good shooters. And any rebound of any kind, it's usually ends up in the back of the net against this Rushmore team. 22-0, not only 22-0, 22-0 and dominant.
Yeah,
they've been dominant.
They were undefeated a couple years ago and didn't get the state championship, but that feels like a completely different undefeated team than what we see here for the Rushmore Thunder this year. That team felt like they were beatable at different times. This team feels like it's going to take a miraculous effort to beat this Rushmore team. So, but as we said, that's why you play the game. It's why you play the game. We've got the bracket up here on Capital City Rock Sports on YouTube. 1 o'clock between Yankton and Mitchell tomorrow. Brookings is waiting to see who they will play in the third place game at 4 o'clock. And, of course, Sioux Falls West with a lot of intentions to see who wins this game. And we'll play them in the state championship at 7 o'clock tomorrow night here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. We've got to take our break at the pregame show. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups, opening puck drop between the Rushmore Thunder and the Sioux Falls East Flyers. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. And now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select compact tractors.
Please visit one of the South Dakota Kubota dealers today.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684.
Capital City Toyota is proud to sponsor the state varsity hockey tournaments with a special shout out to all the seniors. You've worked hard, now it's your time to shine. Just like a championship team, we bring the funnest car buying experience in South Dakota. Find your perfect new or pre-owned ride today. Good luck to all the teams and seniors from Capital City Toyota.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Papa Murphy's Pier makes fresh, delicious pizza exactly when you need it. And so do you when you bake that pizza to perfection at home in your oven. That is, after Papa Murphy's takes care of hand-making the dough, hand-chopping the toppings, and hand-shredding the cheese to make your pizza just the way you like it. So really, you make the pizza together with Papa Murphy's, but you get all the delicious pizza to yourself. Papa Murphy's. They make great pizza so you can make the pizza great. Order online today at papamurphys.com.
As we welcome you back and we get set for our second state semifinal game between the Rushmore Thunder and the Sioux Falls East Flyers. A little bit of a deja vu with the fact that we have Sioux Falls back in. There's basically the same colors. The only difference is the stripe on the helmet.
Yes.
It tells you which team is which. There is no stripe on the helmet for Sioux Falls East, but there is a Sioux Falls West stripe on their helmet. That's the only difference between the two.
If you walk in here and don't know anything about hockey or just here to kind of hang out, well, how come this team is playing again?
Yeah, why are they going to play a second game right now? But it is Sioux Falls East that comes in 16-5, 0-1 of the season. The Rushmore Thunder at 22-0, as the Thunder are just about to set to take the ice as well and get ourselves set for the state semifinal between the Rushmore Thunder and the Sioux Falls East Flyers. The 22-0 Rushmore Thunder, they won 9-2 over the Watertown Lakers last night. Wyatt Reeder had 4 goals in the game. He's got 52 goals now throughout the entire year, 69 assists. Obviously, that's over 120 points, but just in general, 50 goals, 70 assists. That is 2 remarkable seasons in themselves, and Reeder's got it all by himself in 1 season. Cameron Ritter also scored, Colton Merchant, Wyatt Ballou, Remington Mann, Mason McGregor also scored for the Rushmore Thunder in that 9-2 win yesterday. Vinny Thill, Tyler Webb, the only 2 guys that scored. That's all they needed in the 2-0 win over the Yankton Bucks. Wyatt Simmons will be the starting goalie for the Rushmore Thunder. Trace Salonen will get the start. He had a 33-save shutout last night. How can you not go with him in the state semifinal? Although you can say, with Lincoln Turner, who's had a good season, had a .18 goals against average and a .981 save percentage. He's only played in 5 games. This is still Trace Salonen, his team, and he's the starting goalie. He is one of the best goalies in the state, and he will get the start for this second state semifinal. We'll send it down to the introduction of our starting lineups.
And now, your starter for Sioux Falls Flyers, starting at defense, number 58, Jackson Rushmore. Number 67, birthday boy, that one for number 29, Tyler Webb. And number 82, Owen Sector. Number 92, Vinny Bill. And the man between flight 3, number 36, Drake Sloan. And now your home team, Rushmore Thunder. At defense, number 7, Wyatt Reeder. Center defense, number 55, Tyler Rogers. That one for number 11, Mason McGregor. The other for number 20, Brixton Steve. And your center, number 14, Colton Merchant. And the man who's been fighting for the Thunder, number 35, Wyatt Simmons. The next one has been played. Let's play hockey.
Will we see an all Sioux Falls championship for the first time ever? Or the Rushmore Thunder get back another time, looking to win their first state championship since 2018, when they won in overtime over the only Sioux Falls team at the time. 17 minutes on the clock. John Wickler alongside Jim Lloyd, as Jim Lloyd's got the call of our game.
Well, 1 game left. This bracket has been filled in. We are at the last semifinal game of the second day boys varsity tournament here in the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena in Watertown. It's been a good one. And it's the Rushmore Thunder, your number 1 seed, against the Sioux Falls Flyers East. And we are underway as the Sioux Falls Flyers move the puck into their offensive zone, dump it down, pushed around by Rogers. So this is Rushmore up into the neutral zone. Neutral zone plays continues as Rogers gonna bounce it off the board. Up on the far side, this is Brixton Steen. He's gonna throw it in deep. Rushmore Thunder are in as McGregor into the far corner. Tapped in once again by the Rushmore into the far corner. Rushmore Thunder, this is a powerful team. It's been a long time since we've seen numbers and stats like some of these guys on this team has. 63 goals for the top 2 lines, as this one's going to go all the way down, and it's not going to be far enough for an icing. I think everybody maybe thought it was, and Rogers is going to have to hustle to it as he pushes it up to Howard. Howard over the neutral ice. Rushmore is in. A shot goes on. Pushed out to the near corner. This one goes up into the air, where Hepper's going to flip it up to the neutral zone. And we are in with Ritter. Cameron Ritter going to bring it in. He's going to circle the wagons all the way back around. Trey Solonen, and this puck's going to go all the way back down, and we're still not going to get an icing call, as Hepper grabs it behind his own goalie and going to get it up the ice and up and out of his defensive zone. Looking for a pass up in the neutral zone. He had Howard as it was tapped along into the offensive zone. Both teams kind of playing a little conservative here as it's thrown into the offensive zone. Picked up by Sioux Falls East as now they throw it down into the zone. No icing call. And once again up out of the, is Blue up out of the defensive zone and all the way down, and we are going to get an icing call this time. So both teams kind of going up and down, a few touches apiece, a little neutral zone play, and an offensive faceoff coming here for Sioux Falls East.
Yeah. 15:02 to go, just 2 minutes in, and I think Sioux Falls East will take that first 2 minutes. Obviously, there's a long way to go, but those first 2 minutes are a good one for the East Flyers.
Hudson Beert moves in as he wins the faceoff. Gonna look up the ice, held on momentarily. And down the ice is Reeder, Wyatt Reeder. Gets it taken off of his stick. We are in the offensive zone. Wyatt Reeder pinned up against the board. We have some loose equipment out there in the offensive zone. There goes a shot on by the Rushmore Thunder off a pad of Solonen. And this one's gonna come all the way back down. No icing call as Beert grabs it behind his own goalie, pushes it up on the far side, taking off the stick, Sioux Falls East. Moving in now for Sioux Falls East was Tyler Webb. As the Rushmore Thunder move it back out as Beert is getting a shot right between the dots and a pad save once again. 4 shots on goal as the Rushmore Thunder play in their offensive zone. Neither team pushing real hard as a Rushmore Thunder down by that red line looking for a centering pass. Rushmore Thunder look up to their defense. This is Prusner. Prusner over to Hepper. Hepper to Prusner. One-time shot, puck in front, hits somebody in traffic. Loose puck, controlled once again. Over on the far side, this is Hepper, takes a shot, goes up and around. Reeder can't hold it on his stick, and Sioux Falls East is into their offensive zone with a centering pass, and they're in there a little bit early as that pass was trying to make its way to Tyler Webb. And we're going to have a stoppage of play, 13:30 in this first period. This faceoff will be in the neutral zone.
Wyatt Simmons making his postseason debut after Brody Lee played yesterday. And Lee made 6 saves on only 8 shots in that 9-2 win for the Thunder over the Watertown Lakers.
We're going to try it again. Colton Merchant. This puck is popped high up into the air as Hepper had to leave it for Simmons, and Simmons was a little confused on what they were going to do with that one. Steen tries to push it up out of the zone. There goes a shot on by Hayden Hansen. Hayden Hansen had a pretty good look at, the best look that Sioux Falls has had so far, as Sioux Falls East works up through the neutral zone. That one is picked off the stick, and we're going the other way. Brixton Steen. Brixton Steen takes a shot into the glove of Trey Solonen.
Really good look for one side for the Rushmore Thunder, or for the Sioux Falls East Flyers against Rushmore, but that was they really, their best chance was Hayden Hansen, and he never got the shot to the net because it was blocked in front. As you get a good look at Wyatt Simmons, who made it the only save so far against him.
Offensive faceoff won by the Sioux Falls East Flyers. This one caroms back around, held in by Rogers. Rogers going to throw it on the net, up and over the top of everything, off the glass. Held in by the Rushmore Thunder. In between the dots, there goes a shot on, a pad save, breaks out Rogers. Rogers going to pass it into the far corner, back out to Rogers once again. That one does escape the zone, and having to check up are the Rushmore Thunder. Working up out of the defensive zone is the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Up into the neutral zone. Man goes off as Sioux Falls Flyers gets taken off the puck, and this one's pushed up by Reeder and into the Sioux Falls bench. At 12:22, it's the final game of the day and the final semifinal game. Winner of this one's going to meet at 7 o'clock. They're going to meet Sioux Falls West in the championship game at 7 p.m. is the puck drop. Face-off won by the Thunder. As Hepper dumped it in deep. Once again, Rushmore Thunder working in their offensive zone. Holding it down deep is Merchant. Working in back of Trace Holland, and puck comes out front. Nobody can get a stick on it. There goes a shot in, up and over the top. For the Rushmore Thunder working in that far corner. Rushmore Thunder holding the zone on the far corner. Over there is Vinny Thiel trying to peel it off the boards. Vinny Thiel continues to get battered, trying to get it off, and we're going to get a whistle as that puck was going nowhere.
I think it was stuck on top of the board. And so they were then finally just couldn't get it down without being pushed around. So just get a whistle, 11:47 to go in the first period.
Both teams hesitant right now to make that first mistake, being very conservative. As the Rushmore Thunder have an offensive faceoff, comes out to the defense, goes back over to the other side. It's going to be pushed down low, looking for a tap in front, loose puck. As it does escape the zone, and the Rushmore Thunder are going to chase back. Chasing back was Prusner, and pushed forward by Hepper. We're going to get a penalty here, right in front of that scorer's table. So our first penalty of this game is coming in.
A roughing call against Sioux Falls East, and I believe that's Ryan Fenton that's going to go for the rough. A hard check right at the boards.
So Ryan Fenton with a roughing in this first period at 11:27, and we're going to have a Pelican Power Sports power play for the Rushmore Thunder as they face off.
2 for
Trace
4
on his right side.
yesterday on the power play for Rushmore over against Watertown.
This is Reeder running the one side. He puts it back out to Hepper. Hepper over to the far side, back up to Hepper. Hepper runs the point and a one-timer. Fanned on for the Rushmore Thunder. Sioux Falls packed in a box and letting this puck go around the perimeter. This goes over to Reeder. Reeder's going to step it down. Player goes down in front. He's going to work from the back of the net is Wyatt Reeder. He pushes it out to the far side. Comes back up to Hepper. Hepper over to the far side. That shot goes in. That's Cameron Ritter. As it does escape the zone. And Ritter's going to be back to push it all the way up to Hepper. He can't get his stick on it, and we're going to have an icing call as the Rushmore Thunder tried to get a stretch pass up into the zone.
You don't want to give too many power play opportunities to Rushmore, but this first 48 seconds has been good for Sioux Falls East. Nothing really good looks for the Thunder in the first 48 seconds of this first power play.
Sioux Falls East content to pack it in their defensive zone as the Rushmore Thunder are quickly up into the offensive zone. That was close to an offside centering pass, broken up in traffic. Puck goes down deep, offensive zone. We're at 1 minute in this Pelican Power Sports power play. Far side. This is Reeder, going to take a shot, and it's broke up in traffic and up into the screen. Sioux Falls not being very aggressive on their penalty kill, content to stay back, let the puck come around the perimeter and pack it in.
Yeah, and Rushmore is just too skilled to be super aggressive on it, because if you make one mistake, they are going to take advantage of that. You really want to pack a penalty kill in tight.
Well, and I think Sioux Falls also is looking, for any rebound that may happen. They're going to be packed in, try to stop the first one and try to clear the puck out. Rushmore Thunder in this power play, working down below the red line, looking for a centering pass, goes up and through, but not out of the zone. Tapped along the far board. This is Rushmore Thunder stepping around as Reeder. Reeder going to try to push it toward the goal. Didn't get a whole lot on it. We're at 22 seconds in this power play. A one-timer on the far side is fanned on by Ritter. Ritter pushes it out to Merchant. Pushes to the far side. Reeder. That one's blocked away. Puck in the far side. Counting down. We're at 3 seconds. And a power play opportunity, that's going to be it, as we are 5-on-5 hockey. Possession still in the offensive zone. Puck goes far away. A one-timer goes up and over the top. Loose puck in front, and Trey Solonen is down on his stomach. He doesn't have the puck. The puck was in back of the net, and he was already down. Stoppage of play and a whistle.
Solonen made a fantastic save on the first opportunity with his left pad, and then it was a group effort to cover the puck to make sure that Solonen was the one to cover the puck, because you don't want to cover the puck as a skater. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in, as this puck's actually going to come out of the zone, but you find yourself maybe giving a penalty shot away.
The way that scrum was moving there, I didn't know for sure if Solonen had it. The referees are giving an explanation over to that Rushmore bench. The referees and a lineman are both in front of that bench. They have that quandary solved.
Coach Reeder, I don't think very happy that it was not a offensive zone face-off.
Face-off, won by Sioux Falls, going to work up out of the defensive zone, held in by Rushmore momentarily in the far corner. Far corner by those Rushmore fans. Rushmore has a good fan base here on the same side as we are. Over on the far side is Rushmore Thunder, work deep in the offensive zone. No score at 8:50 in this first period. Semifinal game. The winner of this one's going to meet Sioux Falls West as it's held in just barely by Rogers. Rogers threw it down to the far corner. Couple players making some contact in that far corner, and now it's chipped out by Sioux Falls East. It's going to go far enough. It's going to be an icing call, and it is. 8:28. Not a ton of action thus far. Both teams kind of trying to feel it out. Rushmore Thunder playing offense.
13 shots on goal for the Thunder. They have dictated this game, but again, surviving. Sioux Falls East has to survive all 3 periods and find one break to go their way.
Merchant wins an offensive faceoff as they work once again behind Trey Solonen. Working down low. There's a play out of the zone by the Sioux Falls Flyers, and it's going to be another icing call. It seems to have started out slower than the last game, but both of these teams, once you get that first goal in, this place is going to speed up and it's going to interrupt, and we're going to have a new game.
And Sioux Falls East is perfectly okay with trying to make this a quote-unquote boring game.
Yep.
Because that's going to be beneficial for them.
Something tells me it's not going to stay boring.
I don't think
so
either.
Although boring is 13 shots. And first period, there's Merchant with a one-timer. He didn't get much of it. And it goes out to the far side and back out where Reeder kicks it in and down into the far corner. Pushing and shoving down in that far corner. Callis is down there. And Fenton, there's a puck wrapped around and over once again over into that far corner. Held in there by Brixton Steen. There's another pad save. You can hear the pads in all that traffic. Another pad save by Solonen. 16 shots on goal. The shots are mounting for the Rushmore Thunder. And another shot goes in wide of the rack. Picked up in back by Raessler. Raessler's trying to create himself a little space in his defensive zone. He's going to skate it up, and he's content to ice the puck.
Just wide of Wyatt Simmons. But again, it is Sioux Falls.
Yep.
Just try it, and especially if you get down 1-0, you got to keep the same game plan. You can't escape anything until things start to widen the gap, because you just got to find a mistake somewhere from Rushmore. They might only make one, but you got to find a mistake somewhere.
Sioux Falls locked in their defensive zone, and they're content to ice the puck as their legs dictate. As this one's thrown all the way across ice by the Rushmore Thunder on the far side. It's Sioux Falls East pinned in their defensive zone, and now it does come out of the zone. Looking for a centering pass in the neutral zone. Tapped away there by Hepper. Hepper playing defense. This rolling puck in front, and not quite getting there was Tougher post. That puck just kind of kept going in the right direction for Sioux Falls East. Made its way all the way to Simmons.
And that is, I mean, you try. Rushmore didn't make a mistake, but Sioux Falls East got a chance.
Yep.
Got a little bit of a shot. It wasn't much of one, but you never know when one might squeak through.
We're in the offensive zone here. Vinny Thiel going to face off with Merchant. That puck is pushed out wide, and Sioux Falls steps around the referee as the Thunder start pushing it along up the far boards, looking for a cross pass and get it up into the neutral zone, and they dump it in deep, and they're going to get a change of their forwards. Sioux Falls Flyers again pushing it down, and we're going to have another icing call. You can kind of see a little bit of strategy perhaps here by Sioux Falls East.
Well, and they're, in the NHL, if you're new to watching high school hockey, in the NHL you can't make changes on an icing. In high school hockey you can. So every icing is not a detriment to the Sioux Falls East Flyers because they can get fresh legs anytime they ice the puck.
I'm here to tell you I don't like that rule. But anyway, play continues. This is Hudson Beert, wins in the offensive zone for the Rushmore Thunder. Rogers pushes it down into the corner as the puck moves below the red line over to that far corner. Rushmore Thunder in that far corner. Player goes down, and it's on the move now. Sioux Falls East up through the neutral zone on the left-hand side. Nice play there. Came in by Beert to break up that one as it goes in. Almost a tip in front. Good opportunity there by Ryan Fenton. As the Rushmore Thunder pick it up deep in their defensive zone. They're going to start working that out. Can't quite get it off the stick. That was Ballou as it stays with Sioux Falls East offensive zone. Rushmore now turning it back up out of that defensive zone. Does come out just barely over the line, over by that scores table. Picked up again by Sioux Falls. This is Reeder picking it up in the neutral zone. He throws it down to his stick and shoots it up into the netting. And we have a loose stick. Hockey headquarters going to get you a new stick if you break one or if you lose one.
There's some friendly fire between Andrew Welling and Wyatt Ballou. Ballou took the worst of that one as he ended up falling. I mean, that probably was a penalty if it was on opposing teams.
Yep.
But Welling took down his teammate Ballou and their line mate. So hopefully for them, they're able to hash that out on the bench.
Topper post and Merchant trying to face off. We had a whistle. We're going to try it again. The puck is down as Merchant spins around. That one goes back out off the skate of Merchant. Right in front. Pushed down below the red line. Offensive play here for the Rushmore Thunder. Pushing it down deep in the far corner. This is Merchant. He gets it pushed against the wall back there. Holding the zone. And this one comes out, and it's Sioux Falls East looking for a centering pass as they got quickly into their offensive zone, and now we're going back the other way. This is Prusner. And we're going to have an offsides as it came out quickly. And the Rushmore Thunder, everybody's going to get a change here on both sides. We're going to have new legs everywhere.
And Merchant was trying to get that puck right back into the offensive zone, but couldn't wait long enough. 4:39 to go in this first period. Still no score on the Kubota scoreboard.
Rushmore Thunder over to Rogers. Rogers back to Reeder. Reeder's going to step around in the neutral zone at the center dot. He's going to get the offensive zone, puts the brakes on, and he's going to leave it for a teammate on the far side. That teammate was Howard, and tipped off into the neutral zone and pushed up once again. Neutral zone play right in front of that Rushmore bench, as now it's cleared out to Rogers in the defensive zone, tapped along by Howard. Tapped along deep, and that was Salonen slowing that puck down. Play continues. Defensive zone work here for Sioux Falls East. It comes out into the neutral zone, batted down, trying to settle it down was Sesher. Now we're coming back into the offensive zone. Carried in. There's a shot on. There's a loose puck in front and swept away. A dangerous loose puck in front. And we're going to have a whistle as Salonen either lost his helmet or has something going on with his helmet, I believe.
Yes, the mask, the snap came off the mask. So yes, technically that's the loose equipment.
Yeah.
Hockey headquarters loose equipment. I think they've got goalie masks.
Hockey headquarters. That's probably where that mask came from.
It could have.
Yeah, Sioux Falls. Trey Salonen, he probably goes to hockey headquarters and gets his stuff.
He's made 17 saves on 17 shots so far for Trey Salonen. He's still trying to figure out that mask.
I know Toffer Post, he goes there.
That is now 50 saves.
I've seen him there.
Do you think he talks to the boss a little bit sometimes?
He says, I need new equipment.
50 saves on 50 shots for Trey Salonen. He might talk to Bert every once in a while.
Yeah, that's Bert's son if you haven't figured it out, tougher post. As we have a stoppage of play as Salonen gets it in his glove. 3:37, no score in this one. 18 shots on goal for the Rushmore Thunder as they've played most of this period in their offensive zone. Sioux Falls East holding on. Already was a man down and a penalty kill. They warded that one off. That happened at 11:27. And clearing the zone, and Sioux Falls East is up into the offensive zone and a shot on. A nice quick entry there by the Sioux Falls. That was Fenton that brought it in. And another stoppage of play. Left-hand side of Wyatt Simmons.
Simmons a right-handed catch, which is a lot different than what other teams see. And so that puck, that shot from Fenton was probably going to go block your side, but not realizing it was right to the glove of Simmons.
Rushmore Thunder in their defensive zone. This is Fenton centering puck and it scores! Hayden Hansen is going to get the first score of this game at 3:16. And Sioux Falls East is on the board.
This doesn't happen often. There's been only a few number of times that Rushmore was down 1-0 in a hockey game. This is a big, big goal, but if you're Sioux Falls East, you can't let that, you have to go back to playing like it's 0-0. You can't say you're playing with a lead. You've got to go back to the way you were when it was 0-0 for those last 3:16.
Every goal is big in a game like this. As Reeder. That was a nifty little play there. As Wyatt Reeder tries to work up out of his defensive zone, find a winger, that's Steen. He gets up to Merchant. Merchant's quickly up. He's going to go in 1-on-4, going to try to dangle, gets it taken off his stick. Now it goes back over to Merchant. He shoots. Puck in front. Salonin's out of the net. It's still loose. Where's it at? Now it's coming right at us as it's cleared away by Sioux Falls. That was a loose puck for a long time as Rogers gets it up to the neutral zone as Merchant steps around. And he's going to dangle once again. Leaves it off on the side of shot. Point blank shot there. I think that was by Steen. And we've got a pile up again. The whistles fly. 2:28. Couple good opportunities for the Rushmore Thunder. 21 shots on goal. They're on a pace to throw 60 at Salonen.
Yeah, they're getting close to the pace of having about 70 at Trey Salonen here soon. 2:28 to go, and they've already got 21 shots on goal.
Trey Salonen, he's been the rock. He's going to have to be the rock. As the Rushmore Thunder are going to play offense again, and a puck goes in just inside the blue line. That shot went in from Ritter. We're going to face off to the left-hand side of Salonen.
Reeder and Ritter.
Reeder.
It's hard to.
Reeder and Ritter.
There's
two different. That's two different guys. Number 7 and number 29.
Yeah, both very, very good.
Shot goes on by Rogers, blocked away, and here comes Sioux Falls Flyers. Sioux Falls East Flyers going to go in and love save. That shot went in by Rickman. Mark Rickman. Reichman. I'll get it right. Takes 3 swats at it sometimes. And we're going to have a stoppage of play, of course, here as the Rushmore Thunder are going to move in for an offensive faceoff. This is going to be Hayden Hansen. He's got one under his belt. He's got the only one of the game. As Ritter pushes it up out of the defensive zone. Over on the far side, that was McGregor. Pushing it in the offensive zone. Now it comes back out to the red line. Rogers quickly pushes it up. Sioux Falls with an interception back out to Rogers. Rogers slapping it forward. Hansen turns it around to his defense. Long pass up front. This is Callis. Callis going to put it on, and a glove save by Simmons. We're getting under that 2-minute mark of the first period. Your Sioux Falls Flyers, this is your game plan.
Game plan has been executed to a T right now. And that's by saying you're being outshot by 16, but you got the lead.
That's the game plan. 1-0.
1-0. Doesn't matter how many shots for one team, how many shots for our team. The game plan is being executed right now for Sioux Falls East. That's what they say.
Down. This is Ballou. Bringing it down the far side. Puck goes off the rack. Offensive play here for the Rushmore Thunder. Held in with a hand pass by the Rushmore Thunder. Far side. Now it does come out of the zone and pushed in deep. Going back to get that is Gibson. Dalen Gibson, he's 18 years old. He's got a birthday.
Today.
He's gonna go to Augustana and is gonna play club hockey there.
A couple of Sioux Falls guys, a couple of former South Dakota guys that were playing. A couple for the White Capitals, Brookings and Sioux Falls.
We reached the 1 minute mark as this puck is out in the neutral zone. Look out, that was a dangerous pass all the way across. Welling was there, almost was off to the races. Sioux Falls Flyers chip it up high, and that does hit the board. First puck of the weekend hits the Daktronics board.
And that wasn't even trying to be hits. That was just off of a stick that went up in the air.
And it's on the far side, and a lot of times it'll knock out a couple of those lights.
I know, we can't see it on our end.
Yeah, they're looking at it. Did that puck come down? What are they looking at?
I don't know.
I don't know. Did it come back down?
If they're worried that something isn't,
everybody's looking up, looking to see what's going to fall on their head.
Well, hopefully nothing comes out of that board.
We're at 41 seconds and everybody's offsides. I don't know what was going on there. I think they're still looking at the board. As Rushmore Thunder coasted in the offensive zone, and like 3 guys were offsides.
Oh, yep, there is a spot that's out. You can see it. It's hanging down
on
the camera.
Yep.
Nice work on the camera to see that.
Our camera crew, one of the best up here. If there's something in this ring, they can find it on the camera. 28 seconds, offensive zone play. That puck goes all the way across the blue paint. Far side, this is Reeder. Pushing it along in back of Salonen. Almost a wraparound opportunity there. This is Rogers, puts it over the far side. This puck goes all the way across. Trying to get one on net. Here's the Rushmore Thunder at 10 seconds. 10 seconds far side. Ritter throws it all the way down. He's going to have to chase it back to the blue line. Pushes it across. Not in time for interception, but it was almost on goal and up into the net. That's going to do it for the first period. Sioux Falls East scores first with 3:16. It was Hayden Hansen from Fenton. We'll be back. Huge first period
for the Sioux Falls East Flyers, leading 1-0. We will return with our first intermission report after this. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Calling all hockey fans to the 2025 Hall of Fame and Awards Banquet. Join us April 11th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center to celebrate this year's class of 25 Hall of Fame inductees and our high school award winners. Single tickets are $65, with reserved tables of 8 for $520 and sponsorship tables for $800. Doors open at 6 o'clock, with the event starting at 7. The Hall of Fame and Awards Banquet Night, Friday, April 11th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center. Get your ticket and table now.
Winning in hockey takes dedication, skill, and teamwork, just like winning in real estate. Hi, I'm Tara Sunshine with Kathy Sunshine Property, a proud South Dakotan and experienced realtor with over 60 combined years of helping buyers and sellers find success. Whether you're looking for your dream home or ready to sell, we're here to put our expertise to work for you. With a commitment, we'll help you navigate the market with confidence. Let's make your real estate goals a reality. Call us today at 605-224-5588.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Do something to launch your future at Lake Area Tech. It's a living, working, thought-producing environment to help you level up in the workforce. Combined with hands-on training and real-world experience, you'll be ready to find a high-paying career you'll love right out of school, the way 99% of our graduates do. It's the best return on your college investment, the quickest path to your future success. Lake Area Tech, the start of something new.
Whale Construction, building custom homes, shops, garages, and remodels since 1998. Troy and his team will make your home your dream home. Whale Construction uses reputable subcontractors and products to make your build or remodel your dream come true. Call or message Troy today at 605-380-4473. That's 605-380-4473. Or message him at troy@whaleconstruction.com. Beck Motor Company would like to send a big congratulations to all the high school hockey teams across the state. What an incredible season of hard work, dedication, and unforgettable moments on the ice. Whether you're gearing up for the next season or just need a reliable ride, Beck Motor Company is here for all your automotive needs. From new vehicles to expert service, we've got you covered so you can focus on the game. Thank you to all the teams for giving us a season to remember. Beck Motor Company is proud to support our athletes every step of the way. Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, serving Central South Dakota for 56 years.
It is the first admission reports here on KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station. 1-0. Sioux Falls East leads the Rushmore Thunder at the end of the first period. There is still a long way to go in this hockey game, but a 1-0 lead for Sioux Falls East to start this game out is everything what the doctor ordered for Sioux Falls East. We talked about this, Jim, a couple weeks ago. It was... First, we start with the girls. As you look at the first period stats, Sioux Falls girls were undefeated, and they were going to play the Watertown Lakers, and Coach Brady Penny had said, I don't really want to see the Watertown Lakers. Well, that's a 1-8 matchup. What do you mean you don't want to see the Watertown Lakers? The Lakers had played them close. Watertown Lakers played Rushmore close in that first, in one of the boys' games as well. But in a regular season, when it's a 1-0 game for Sioux Falls East or a 0-0 game, Rushmore's not worried about it at all.
Right.
And I'm not saying they're worried about it right now, but that pressure starts to increase a little bit now in the state tournament.
Yep.
A 1-0 lead for Sioux Falls East is magnified a little bit more to the Rushmore Thunder than it would be in a regular season game. Again, I don't think they're nowhere close to hitting a panic button, and even wouldn't be if it's 1-0 after 2 periods. But there's a little bit more urgency now in the locker room for Rushmore, knowing that they're down 1-0 in a postseason game than in a regular season game.
Well, and you have to think, how are we going to get around Trey Sullivan? He has been good. 22 shots on goal compared to 6 shots on goal for Sioux Falls, and Sioux Falls has 1 on the board, and it's a win for Sioux Falls. Right now, that period is a win. 22 shots on goal compared to 6, and Sioux Falls is winning the period.
You are being outshot by 16 in that first period, and you're coming away saying that was a great period by us.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a great period.
It almost seems like the goal is a bonus goal, right?
Right.
Because our plan was to keep this thing, as close as we possibly can. Puck hit the Daktronics board, and you can see on your screen, that's what everybody was looking up at.
Yeah, because that panel has fallen down, but it's just come off, and it's just hanging there. And a great work by our camera crew to see that. And you can see the inside of the board, the Jumbotron here, and some tasty wings on the screen as well. Yeah. But it is a 1-0 game. But that's was the concern for the last 45 seconds. And we had a couple people from the Lakers come out there and watch that as we see
Corey Melville. He's the chief engineer for the Lakers. He was looking at it.
Goal for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. It was Hayden Hansen that got the goal from Ryan Fenton and Max Callis. And a great pass, great move by Hansen. And again, that's all you're looking for Sioux Falls East. A mistake that's made. It was a turnover. Callis got the assist. I'm not so sure Callis should got an assist, but it is Fenton that does get the pass over to make that play happen, to make it a 1-0 lead for Sioux Falls East. And that is exactly the period. I keep saying it, but that's exactly what Sioux Falls East wanted in this game. I think probably more than what they wanted in this game.
Yeah.
They said 0-0 is what we want after the first period. 1-0 is a bonus to them, but that's where we stand at the end of the first period. 1-0 is their score. Let's take another break. We'll come back with more of our first admission report. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping wants to make it easy for you to get that lush green lawn and that yard haven that you've been dreaming of. Visit dakotasprinkler.com to make appointments for sprinkler system spring startup, service calls, fall winterization, and landscaping quotes. Trust Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit DakotaSprinkler.com today.
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is the perfect place to sit back and watch the state hockey tournament with friends and family. The Fieldhouse with a full bar gives you that feeling like you're at the game without having to leave town, with a selection of your favorite concession-type food, and who doesn't love some pizza? There's free popcorn, peanuts, and Gardettos to complement any of your snack cravings while enjoying the games on one of the many big screen TVs. The Fieldhouse, 2013 Eastgate Avenue in Pierre. Your place for the game this weekend. Go Caps!
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. And now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select compact tractors.
Please visit one of the South Dakota Kubota dealers today.
The puck drops, the crowd roars. South Dakota hockey is in full swing. Capital City Ford is proud to support this year's state varsity hockey tournaments and celebrate the dedication, teamwork, and passion of every player on the ice. To all the seniors, congratulations on an incredible season. Whether you're heading off to college or staying close to home, we're here for all of your automotive needs. Stop by Capital City Ford in Pierre. We'll get you on the road to your next adventure. Capital City Ford in Pierre, driven by community, powered by you.
Are you ready for adventure? Then head over to Hepper Sports Center, your authorized dealer serving the Hub City area. Get huge savings, $1,500 cash back on select side-by-sides, or snag a sweet deal with 1.99% financing for 36 months on ATVs and side-by-sides. Don't miss out. Stop in and see Wade and his team at 501 5th Avenue Northwest. Call for your service appointment at 605-225-9279 or email heppers@nbc.net to book your appointment and start your next off-road adventure.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
We welcome you back as we continue our first intermission reports. It is a 1-0 lead for the Sioux Falls East Flyers over the Rushmore Thunder as we get another look at the goal scored by the East Flyers. And a great defensive play in their offensive zone for the Flyers as it was Fenton that got the puck. Hayden Hansen 5-hole on Wyatt Simmons, and a big goal to open up the hockey game. As we look at the bracket as well going into tomorrow, it is a 1 o'clock game between Mitchell and Yankton. The 5-seed Yankton against the Mitchell Marlins, the 7-seed at 1 o'clock for the 5th place Constellation Championship. Brookings will be playing the 4 o'clock game, the 3rd place game against the loser between Rushmore and Sioux Falls East. Sioux Falls West scored 2 goals in 11 seconds to win 3-2 over Brookings, and that came in the final 2 minutes of that game. And they will play at 7 o'clock tomorrow in the state championship. Due to the West Flyers. Will they meet the East Flyers? Will it be an all Sioux Falls championship? Or will it be Rapid City versus Sioux Falls? Will the Rushmore Thunder get there and take on the West Flyers at 7 o'clock for the championship? Right now, East has got the lead 1-0. We'll be back with the second period after this. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732. The Fieldhouse in Pierre is the perfect place to sit back and watch the state hockey tournament with friends and family. The Fieldhouse with a full bar gives you that feeling like you're at the game without having to leave town, with a selection of your favorite concession-type food, and who doesn't love some pizza? There's free popcorn, peanuts, and Gardettos to complement any of your snack cravings while enjoying the games on one of the many big screen TVs. The Fieldhouse, 2013 Eastgate Avenue in Pierre, your place for the game this weekend. Go Caps!
And we welcome you back as we get set for the second period between the Sioux Falls East Flyers and the Rushmore Thunder. There you can see it on the Jumbotron. There is safety net cord, everything that's helping out, as you can see it. Yeah,
it's even hanging on. You can see it.
Yep, it is hooked on there. It'll be safe up there, even though it's been knocked free. It is still securely up there.
That's a lot of damage to the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena.
That is awesome. That great camera work. It is so much fun being up here in Watertown. You guys do Watertown does such a great job at the live streams, and I'm happy just to be a part of it.
Yes, puck is down, and we've started the second period. It's a period of long ice. Will it come into play? As the Sioux Falls Flyers have been hemmed into their defensive zone, are they going to have trouble getting to their bench and getting a change? In the first period, they were content to ice the puck.
I don't have much of a comment on that yet, because it would have been great to have a telestrator to start circling all the hooks and everything.
And if this hook lets go.
And talk about what we could have done and what this could do and that could do.
Well, let's put Austin on that. We need a telestrator. We need to be able to draw on the board as this one is pushed towards Wyatt Simmons on the far end and Rushmore Thunder up through the neutral zone. On the far side, this is McGregor. McGregor loses it off the puck, and they said it was no goal. John, I don't know how you saw it. This puck goes nonetheless out into the neutral zone. And we could see if we can see a replay on that, because that thing looked to me like went all the way around inside the net. Maybe not. There goes one on.
I think it just
redirect.
Went right off the crossbar and straight down.
Oh, man. That was as close to a goal as you'll see. Neutral zone play here as it goes all the way back down to Wyatt Simmons. He's going to just tap it with his pad out to the left-hand side. And Reeder getting it going with his legs in the defensive zone. As it's chipped up over the red line and put into the far corner by McGregor. Sioux Falls going to push it up now out of their own defensive zone. This is Goddard. Turned over in the neutral zone. Rushmore Thunder going to push it all the way around to the near side. In the near corner, right down in front of us. This is Goddard, going to grab it, back of his own goalie. Try to push it up out of the zone, held in. There goes a shot on. Maybe a redirect in front. It looks like Solonen did have to touch that one as it goes out, back out to the blue line. Walking it in a far side, and Ritter can't get it on his stick.
The golden one-time opportunity that he just missed.
As this one goes up to Hansen, he pushes it off to his left over to Fenton. Fenton and Hansen have combined for the only goal of this game for Sioux Falls East. The only goal total in this game, as Sioux Falls East has a 1-0 lead. Up into the neutral zone. And in the offensive zone, there goes a shot on. That one in by Ritter. On the far side, this is Reeder. He can't keep it on his stick. As he kicks it around, he finds it again. He's looking in. Good shot right into Salonen. If you haven't heard, Wyatt Reeder, 48 goals in the regular season, 68 assists.
He's up to 52 and 69 now. As you look at Trey Salonen, who's made 24 saves on 24 shots. He has been absolutely excellent right now for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. They needed him to be even better than what he was yesterday.
Swept out of the zone by Goddard up into the neutral zone. Pushed along. Goddard's going to try to touch it again. Rushmore's in. They're on 3-on-2 if they hurry. This puck goes out to the far side. Welling taps it around. Does come out of the zone. Going to wrap all the way back around. And Wyatt Simmons is going to touch it. And we have an icing call.
That was hard off the boards. It sounded like a cannon coming off those boards. You mentioned right at the beginning of the period, that long change. Icings, I mean, this, if you're Sioux Falls East, you really want to make this a quote-unquote boring game, because all these icings can go in your favor to get changes. And so you don't have to worry about trying to make that change. You just got to ice the puck and get a change.
I don't like the rule.
I don't. Sioux Falls East says this is a great rule right now.
It was held in by the Rushmore Thunder. McGregor trying to put a stop to that moving puck, and now we're out into the neutral zone, handed down by the Rushmore Thunder. Chasing over behind their own goalie is Raisler. Held in by the Rushmore Thunder. There goes a shot on, redirected in front, loose puck. As it comes back out to the point, and this is Reeder missing the rack. Off to the right-hand side of Salonen. Pretty good flurry of shots there as Rogers nudges it around into the near corner. And this is Ritter. He cannot get it on his stick. We're going back the other way. Vinny Thiel can't quite clear the puck. Now he does. As it's going to go all the way back down. And we do have an icing call. Once again, Sioux Falls content to ice the puck. They're in a 1-0 game here with the 22-0 Rushmore Thunder. 25 shots on goal for the Thunder compared to 7 for Sioux Falls. And Sioux Falls is winning on the scoreboard.
And again, every icing is beneficial for Sioux Falls East. Even though they're giving offensive zone faceoffs, they get a change. They don't get caught making those changes.
This faceoff is won by the Rushmore Thunder as a shot goes wide. And the puck pops up and is held in by McGregor. McGregor right in front of the fan base as now it does come back out. Goes over to Prusner. Prusner over to the far side. That one hangs up on the rail, goes all the way around in the offensive zone for Rushmore. Welling sends it back the other way as Ballou gets pinned in the corner. Fighting for the puck over there is Welling. Ballou once again trying to get it moving in the right direction. Shot goes in wide. Held in by the Rushmore Thunder. They've played most of this game in their offensive zone. They're in front of us now. They were down on the far end in the first period. Loose puck in front, cleared out by the Sioux Falls Thunder, looking for a tip in front. Ballou was in a good spot to get his stick on that one. As trying to get it out for Sioux Falls was Fenton. Tried to do a between the legs pass as he goes down now. We've got a loose equipment as a glove is on the ice. Hockey headquarters gonna fix you up with any loose equipment, broken equipment, new equipment. Sioux Falls gonna trade out everybody. Playing mainly two lines, sometimes getting into that third line for Sioux Falls East.
Another good start to this period for Sioux Falls East. Even though they got one shot on goal, they like what they see on the scoreboard.
Offer post, wins the faceoff. As this one does come up out of the zone, chasing over on the far side. This is May. Thatcher May with a shot point blank right in front. And Wyatt Simmons has got it. Stoppage of play on the far end. We're going to have an offensive faceoff here for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Sioux Falls East, tougher post. Going to face off. He loses it off to the Rushmore Thunder. Pass picked off, going the other way, Thatcher May. He's in, takes a shot. That was on goal, padded out by Simmons. Rushmore Thunder up and out of the defensive zone, quickly up through the neutral zone. Looking on, right into Trey Salonen, and it almost pushed him back about about a foot as he got that one right in the chest.
He's about to fall backwards. It would have been an interesting look to make that save, but boy, he has just been so good. 26 saves on 26 shots right now for this Rushmore Thunder team. And for Trey Solomon making those 26 saves.
Trey Solomon took that one in the chest. You could almost hear him say, oh, as it hit him right dead on the numbers. And this is Sioux Falls Flyers working up out of the defensive zone. Pushing that out is Vinny Thiel. Turned around by the Rushmore Thunder. Neutral zone. Offensive zone here for the Thunder. A shot goes on and a great pad save. That was a great pad save. That went in by Reeder. And that was a bullet. As the Rushmore Thunder trying to turn around their defensive zone, getting some resistance down there by Andrus Sislo. Long stretch pass up into the neutral zone, and quickly in is Rushmore Thunder. Taking that was Knoll, and it's held in. There goes a shot on. Broken up in traffic. Offensive zone is held. This is Knoll trying to push it over to the far side, and it's up and out of the zone where Reeder is going to go down and get it. Pushing it up into the neutral zone. Here's a Rushmore Thunder. They're going to dump it in cross ice into their offensive zone. Coming out with this is Sioux Falls. No, it's held in. Rushmore Thunder does such a good job holding their offensive zone. Just when you think it's going to come out, they've walked the line as Welling pushes it over to the far side. Stuck over on the far side is Blue. He loses that puck as Fenton is pushing it up in the offensive zone. That's Callis. He goes down hard in the far corner. Well, it looks like he got a case of the collie wobbles there when he was trying to get up, as this one is wrapped around. That's a term that we used in the girls' state tournament. As the Rushmore Thunder comes up into the neutral zone. Pushing it down deep. As Solomon gonna stop that puck from carrying around. You gotta be careful. The point blank shot. We have some loose equipment. Looks like a neck guard.
Second time we've had that.
And defense to defense. Shot goes on. Looking to tap that one is Welling. Now it does come up out of the zone. And chasing all the way back is Prusner. As we get an icing call. That's a neck guard. Hockey headquarters. Loose equipment. They've sponsored that for a couple years. At Hockey Headquarters, if you haven't been there in Sioux Falls, it is a hockey store to be seen. Rows and rows of sticks, shin guards, whatever you need.
Brant Cook is the one that lost his neck guard. He's able to retie that up.
Neck guards were just put into place in South Dakota as it's a required piece of equipment. As Reeder turns it around in front of that scorer's table. Taps it up to McGregor. McGregor's with the referee, gets pinched off the puck. Doing that pinch was Thatcher May. Rushmore Thunder, it's out of the offensive zone. Rushmore Thunder still looking for their first goal. Tapping around, and Merchant had a good look at it. Puck in front, a paddle save. Yeah, Solomon pushes that one out of his blue paint with his paddle, and Rushmore is quickly back in. Deep in the offensive zone. Working this one back out is Gibson. As a Sioux Falls East dump it down deep in their offensive zone. This is Reeder. Got control of it. One hand on his stick. He's quickly coming up through the neutral zone. He loses the puck in front of the scorer's table. Stepping around is Rushmore Thunder. Nice stick work there by Merchant. He's going to look for a backhanded opportunity. And Solomon sliding across the blue paint and looking for his stick, and he knows he's got to find it in a hurry as the Rushmore Thunder already started coming back in the offensive zone. Trey Solomon, as the Sioux Falls Thunder flips it out. Flipping out is Sesher.
The Sioux Falls Flyers, sorry.
What did I say?
Sioux Falls Thunder.
Sioux Falls Thunder.
Everything's kind of getting all mixed together. That was a great save by Solomon going across.
Sioux Falls Thunder. It's up to you to be listening, John. As the Thunder now try to get up out of the defensive zone. Held in here by Sioux Falls. A centering pass goes across the blue paint in the far end, and Rushmore is pushing it down as it caroms back around. Want to push that along for the Sioux Falls. It was Goddard. As Sioux Falls going to get a little space in their defensive zone, get it up to the neutral zone. Almost a turnover. As we go down to the other end, this is Callis. Callis going to get it picked off of his stick as he goes across the offensive dot. Long stretch pass, broken up over there by Hanson. Hanson tries to get it in, pushes a Rushmore player down. Rushmore is in, and a flip into the offensive zone comes from Howard. Sioux Falls Flyers push the puck up in the center. Lots of pressure by the Rushmore Thunder. This is Wellings. Wellings throws it in, and Sullivan is going to glove it and get a stoppage of play. We're at 7:06. What you would call kind of a ho-hum game, but it's exactly what Sioux Falls East is after. They have set the tone, although the Rushmore Thunder continues to play offensive hockey.
And the style itself is a slow kind of moving game, but like you said, East wants to do that. And with the score the way it is right now, there's a lot of fans sitting on their hands watching this game at the edge of their seat because of where the score is between these two teams.
As it's held in on the far side, shot goes in, wide of the rack for the Rushmore Thunder. Pushing it out and up into the stands, and we get a stoppage of play. That was a nice catch over there. That was a one-handed grab. And they're going to give it back.
6:47 to go here in the second period. 30 saves already now for Trey Saladin as we hit over the halfway point of this hockey game. You're looking at Trey Saladin making 60 saves in this game. Regardless if they win or lose, he's probably making close to 60 saves.
Rushmore Thunder changed out everybody. They got all new legs in their offensive zone. As this one's pushed out by Toffer Post, and it's not going to be an icing. It is. I thought maybe it was touched along somewhere in the neutral zone, but we're going to have an offensive face-off here for the Thunder.
This is still a 1-0 game for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. When they are telling the fans to stop.
Rushmore fans are hitting the glass.
And they kept hitting the glass.
Referee Rice, he was not going to let that happen. He wasn't going to drop the puck until they quit. Offensive play here. Ritter out to the defense, far side, off the chest of Sullivan. No rebound to be gotten for Sioux Falls Flyers, and Vinny Thiel's going up the other way in a hurry. He's going to push it in, gets taken off the puck, but does get it deep in the offensive zone for Sioux Falls. And Rushmore's already back the other way, across ice pass in the neutral zone. They're looking for a centering pass, and it's sticked away in front. A wraparound by Reeder. Keeping the pressure on is the Rushmore Thunder in their offensive zone. They have played most of this game. Looking for a tip in front. That one goes in by Reeder. And Salonen maybe dodged a bullet there as that one came across the blue paint. And Merchant kicks it back out to the top, and this goes up, sticked away in traffic. Sioux Falls continues to play packed in front of their goalie.
A hand pass.
And we got a hand pass, and we get a whistle. The referee is all over that hand pass. And a good call. Everybody's going to change. New legs on both sides. As Trey Solonen takes the mask off, gets a little water. Face off right in front of that Rushmore bench in the neutral zone. Thrown in briefly, now it comes out. Chasing over there is Fenton. Rushmore Thunder up through the neutral zone, red line. Bringing this one in as Welling. Welling, puck's gonna sit on the back. Dangerous puck as it went out front. Beard couldn't get his stick on it. Held in by the Rushmore Thunder. Karam's all the way back around. This is gonna go around to Blue. Blue gets taken off the puck, stays with it, as it now does come out to the neutral zone and can't get it out of there is Callis as it kind of went up against the referee's skate. They're going to try it again up in the neutral zone. Hanging back was Callis. He can't get a run on that one. Right in front of the scorer's table. This one is pinned up against the wall. It looks like maybe Callis is trying to run out a little bit through the neutral zone if they can flip it out to him. As a Rushmore Thunder. This is offensive play once again. Rushmore Thunder, they're setting up for a tip. No tip to be had. As a backhanded play, won't go out of the zone for the Rushmore. Now it does. get out Rushmore Thunder in the neutral zone on the red line. They're going to throw it all the way across in the offensive zone. And over to try to retrieve that one is Reichman. Looking for a backhand pass. Good looking pass there. A centering pass went in by Ballou. There was really nobody but himself to retrieve it. And Reeder behind the net takes a big check. Sioux Falls Flyers packing in their defense this entire game thus far, stepping around, doing a nice job there. That's a good looking pass. And puck in front, and it's loose. It never was covered, and it's cleared out by the Sioux Falls Flyers.
And a much needed icing.
Clearing that puck out was Mark Reichman. And an icing is gotten by the Sioux Falls Flyers on some tired legs.
And another great couple saves from Trey Salonen. And that Sioux Falls East defense, they know they got to be right around the net, and they've got to make sure they get rid of any potential rebound chance. And they've done an excellent job to this point with only 3:47 to go in the second period.
Puck in the offensive zone for Rushmore Thunder. A big rebound, nobody there to get it. As Sioux Falls Flyers are going up the other way, Thatcher May throws it in deep. Goal caroms around into the near corner. It's held in from the defensive position for Sioux Falls Flyers. Now this is Merchant up through the neutral zone. He's on his forehand, gets stepped around and cleared out of the zone by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Rushmore Thunder making some space in the neutral zone up to the blue line. Looking for a centering pass. Good job there by Thatcher May as it gets pushed back down, and this goes to Vermeer. Vermeer gets it out to the neutral zone. Picking this puck up is Tougher post. New legs for Sioux Falls all the way around as a Rushmore Thunder on the near side make a rink-wide pass in the neutral zone. They take it over. Some nifty stick work there, but taken off the stick by Goddard. Out into the neutral zone play. We're at 2:40 in this second period. Content to throw it back down. Chasing for the Sioux Falls Flyers is Goddard. Turned around. And a big hit over there, and we are going to have a penalty, and that's going to be a tripping call. Second penalty of the game.
And the first one on the Rushmore Thunder. It is McGregor that's going to go for the trip. And with 2:28 remaining, outside of a defensive or a lapse in the power play, Sioux Falls can, one, take a 2-0 lead, but really could potentially take a 1-0 lead into the third period.
Well, you're down on shots and goal, but you can win the period again with a power play goal here. It's a Pelican Power Sports power play for the Sioux Falls Flyers. And way out of the goal, all the way up, is Salonen.
And I think both
and he's going to get a penalty, is that right?
I think Salonen and Ballou are both going to get penalties.
Salonen comes out above the dot to push that one back down the boards.
Yeah, Ballou's going to go, and they're going to book Salonen on a penalty, so somebody's going to have to serve the penalty for him. But Salonen did a great play of trying to hold on to making sure he made that play, and then Ballou ran into him because he came out to try and play it. And Salonen then got a cross-check in there as well, so both guys are going to go to the penalty box. Well, Salonen won't go, but somebody will go serve the penalty for him, and looks like it's going to be Callis. I think it has to be somebody that was on the ice that has to go serve that penalty.
I don't know. If I was a Sioux Falls fan there and I see Salonen that far out, I'm holding my breath.
He did it in the hype video. He did it a couple weeks ago against the Capitals. He was Dominic Hasek diving for a puck.
Well, and it's not like he was alone up here. I mean, Ballou was right on top of him. If Ballou would have somehow stepped that puck around, he'd had an empty net.
Yeah, and really, too, why Ballou ends up getting that penalty is he was really forcing his way to that puck and runs into Salonen like he did.
And we're still on the Pelican Power Sports power play here for Sioux Falls Flyers as Goddard gets it up to the point. There goes a shot on by Hayden Hansen. Sticked away. We're still on that power play. It's 1:29 left. Sioux Falls Flyers trying to set up that power play. This is Hansen at the point. Gonna push it down. There goes a shot on by Fenton. That combination has worked the one time, the one goal of this game, as it comes all the way back down to Salonen. He's gonna leave it for Hansen as they set up how they're going to get up out of the defensive zone on this power play. Up to the neutral zone. Nice pass there. Up to Goddard. Goddard's going to get pinched along the boards. He stays with it. Puck in the far corner. Rushmore Thunder go and grab it. They're going to carry him this one around. It got stuck maybe in the back of the net as this one has tried to be backhanded out. This is Fenton. Back down into the corner. As now it looks like it's going to come out for the Rushmore Thunder as Merchant steps around looking for a shot. And Salonen with a pad toe save. Rushmore Thunder trying to play short-handed here. This is Merchant taking a shot right into the chest of Salonen, and I think it got him. He's about ready to fall over.
He was holding on to that puck with everything he had.
It looked like he maybe took a bullet to the chest there. It's like in one of the old westerns, he was kind of tipping over real slow.
He was just making sure that puck was not going to come out free for Merchant, who was ready for the rebound.
He's tipping over in slow motion. It is a power play for another 26 seconds. Offensive faceoff coming here for Beert as he loses it to the Sioux Falls Flyers. They got to go the distance of the ice if they want to take advantage of this 20 seconds left in this power play. Good pressure being applied there. Trying to get it up out of there was Raessler. On the far side, this is Vinny Thiel. Pushes it in deep. Held in for a moment. This is Vinny Thiel trying to stab it in and couldn't get enough of it as he went back to his forehand.
What a save by Wyatt Simmons.
I thought maybe all he had to do was touch it as he went around. I don't know if we'll get a replay or not. Vinny Thiel trying to push that one in. I think all he had to do was touch it.
Well, and I think he did, but Simmons had pulled his right pad out far enough, did the splits to hold on to it.
Went in on his backhand and tried to touch it with the toe of his stick.
We are back to 5-on-5, by the way.
We are 5-on-5. As this one is won by the Rushmore Thunder in their defensive zone. They're going to create a little space. Now looking up to the neutral zone ice. Nice move there, getting up through the neutral zone. As the Rushmore Thunder come in, losing it off the stick was Merchant with a backhand centering pass. There goes a shot up and over the top of everything. Playing back behind, Trey Salonen. Over to Reeder. There's a one-timer, goes up and over. And I think that was a stick deflection. And that's the end of the period, as the end of that period got away from us.
They're going to put 1 second on the clock. They're going to put 1 second on the clock. That puck hit the netting, the puck kept going.
And look at this.
So
Rushmore Thunder's going to pull their goalie for 1.1 second.
I don't know if it's 0.1 or I think it's supposed to be 1 second.
But here you just swat at it.
The referee's
going
to
make sure. You got to get one on it.
Yeah, because 0.1 is not right. You won't be able to score. But with 1 second.
So Rushmore Thunder at the end of this period, end of the second period, are deep in their offensive zone, offensive faceoff, and they pulled their goalie. Going to take one swat at it is all you're going to get with 1 second left. Trey Salonen's in position, and that's going to be it for the second period. Sioux Falls Flyers, John, as we say, survive into the third period.
They have a 1-0 lead after 2 periods over the Rushmore Thunder. 36-14 in shots in favor of the Rushmore Thunder. But as they head the locker room, they've got to find a way to score a goal. They've trailed in the locker room now in back-to-back periods for the first time all season. 1-0 is their score after 2. We'll return and have the second intermission report coming up after this. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Papa Murphy's Pier makes fresh, delicious pizza exactly when you need it. And so do you when you bake that pizza to perfection at home in your oven. That is, after Papa Murphy's takes care of hand-making the dough, hand-chopping the toppings, and hand-shredding the cheese to make your pizza just the way you like it. So really, you make the pizza together with Papa Murphy's, but you get all the delicious pizza to yourself. Papa Murphy's. They make great pizza, so you can make the pizza great. Order online today at papamurphys.com.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pier First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 AM or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping wants to make it easy for you to get that lush green lawn and that yard haven that you've been dreaming of. Visit dakotasprinkler.com to make appointments for sprinkler system spring startup, service calls, fall winterization, and landscaping quotes. Trust Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit dakotasprinkler.com today. Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door, designed for comfort and built for performance. And now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select compact tractors.
Please visit one of the South Dakota Kubota dealers today. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
We welcome you back. It is 1-0 on the Kubota scoreboard at the end of 2 periods. Sioux Falls East leads the Rushmore Thunder. Don't adjust your TV settings. Don't adjust the radio dial. You heard it right. The undefeated Rushmore Thunder down 1-0 to the East Flyers at the end of 2 periods. Your stats are on the board right now, or on the screen. 36-14 in shots through 2 periods. That was 14-8 in favor of Rushmore in the second. Trey Salonen, again, that telestrator, that big yellow circle will go right over the 36 saves. Trey Salonen, that's the difference maker. He made 33 saves yesterday on 33 shots. He's made 36 saves on 36 shots. I mean, he is one away from 70 saves in 2 games, and he has been the best player probably in the state tournament, all said and told. He's probably the best player in the state tournament right now, but definitely the best player for Sioux Falls East through the 5 periods that they have played. Hayden Hansen had the lone goal back in the first period, and that is where we stand. Both teams 0 for 1 in the power play. That's all we got. We got a couple more penalties in that second period. It was a power play for Sioux Falls East with McGregor, and then both Fenton and McGregor had penalties. Salonen and Ballou both got penalties at the same time. They got offsetting penalties. So it's both teams 2 penalties each. 1-0 for East over Rushmore.
Well, if you're gonna talk in hockey coach terms now, while Trey Salonen is playing out of his mind, or as good as he actually is, but give credit where credit is due. How about the defense? Gibson, Raessler, Vermeer, and Goddard. Up in front of him, they're sweeping those pucks out. Not a lot of second chances for the Rushmore Thunder. You need the defense in front of you if you're going to be a good goalie. And right now, Trey Salonen is a really good goalie.
If you're the Rushmore Thunder, you still can't be hitting the panic button. Maybe you turn, the intensity is going to be picked up. The desperation is not going to be there yet if you're the Rushmore Thunder, but you've got to find something to go your way. But Rushmore being in the locker room again, down by 1, doesn't happen very often. That in itself is some of the best goal scoring. This is the best goal scoring team that we have seen in the state. So even though you've got shut out in 2 periods so far, as you're looking at some of the saves from Salonen, in that in the game so far. Yeah, there's 4 guys all over the side of Solomon making those saves, and it has been very good goaltending from both these teams, as Wyatt Simmons has still made 13 saves on 14 shots. He made an incredible save at one point as he was able to make a save in front of the net on Vinny Thill. But boy, and if you're Sioux Falls East, you have to make sure if the Rushmore Thunder score a goal that you play the game like you haven't given up that goal. Because I think and you're going to see the goal right here for Sioux Falls with Hayden Hansen scoring to make it 1-0. That was back in the first period. If you allow yourself to put your head down for a moment giving up a goal, because you got to think that this game has to be at least 2 goals to win it. Because you can't think that Rushmore is going to be shut out, right? I know Trey Soundin he's not thinking about it, but you're expecting Rushmore to score a goal. But it's going to be that immediate shift afterward that Sioux Falls has to cut down. We saw it in the Brookings and Sioux Falls West game, and that was not the Rushmore Thunder. And again, no offense to either one of those teams, but it's not the Rushmore Thunder. It is 2 goals in 11 seconds for Sioux Falls West. They tied the game up. Not going to put so much on Brookings putting their head down, but the next shift, 11 seconds later, it was a 3-2 lead. You can't let this be, if Rushmore does score, you can't let that next shift in the next 30 seconds, potentially 11 seconds, go the way of the Rushmore Thunder if you're Sioux Falls East. You have to be able to settle yourself down if this game gets tied here late in the third, at any point in the third period.
With the stats at the Rushmore Thunder at 23-0, the stats that they carry, if you're Sioux Falls East, you can't blink. You just can't blink. And their game plan is exactly like they drew it up on the board. But if you're the Rushmore Thunder in the locker room right now, I still think you're a confident crew. You've done it all year. Your stats show you can. You've done it all. You've shown that you can do that in the regular season. That's a confident crew. I still don't think there's no panic button at this point. It's go out and let's get the job done.
It is a 1-0 lead for Sioux Falls East at the end of 2 periods. We'll come back and continue our second intermission report. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Do something to launch your future at Lake Area Tech. It's a living, working, thought-producing environment to help you level up in the workforce. Combined with hands-on training and real-world experience, you'll be ready to find a high-paying career you'll love right out of school, the way 99% of our graduates do. It's the best return on your college investment, the quickest path to your future success. Lake Area Tech, the start of something new.
Beck Motor Company would like to send a big congratulations to all the high school hockey teams across the state. What an incredible season of hard work, dedication, and unforgettable moments on the ice. Whether you're gearing up for the next season or just need a reliable ride, Beck Motor Company is here for all your automotive needs. From new vehicles to expert service, we've got you covered, so you can focus on the game. Thank you to all the teams for giving us a season to remember. Beck Motor Company is proud to support our athletes every step of the way. Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, serving Central South Dakota for 56 years.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Winning in hockey takes dedication, skill, and teamwork, just like winning in real estate. Hi, I'm Tara Sunshine with Kathy Sunshine Property, a proud South Dakotan and experienced realtor with over 60 combined years of helping buyers and sellers find success. Whether you're looking for your dream home or ready to sell, we're here to put our expertise to work for you. With a commitment, we'll help you navigate the market with confidence. Let's make your real estate goals a reality. Call us today at 605-224-5588.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Our second intermission report continues here at the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. 1-0 lead for the Sioux Falls East Flyers with the Rushmore Thunder. John Mickler alongside Jim Lloyd as you are watching and listening to the final game of day number 2. The winner to the state championship to face Sioux Falls West. The team that falls, not much easier. You can play the Brookings Rangers tomorrow in the third place game at 4 o'clock. But it is Yankton and Mitchell, 1 o'clock tomorrow in the Constellation Championship. Then it is Brookings facing the loser of this game between Rushmore and Sioux Falls East. And then Sioux Falls West, again, waiting for that winner of this game to see who they will play in the state championship at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. All 3 games tomorrow, 1, 4, and 7 on the air 15 minutes prior to puck drop on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. We'll be on KYNT at a 1 o'clock game. We'll be on KKQQ for the 4 o'clock game. And then regardless of who wins this game, it'll be Capital City Rock and Capital City Rock Sports entirely for the 7 o'clock game. So we're looking forward to day number 3. But we've still got a third period left here tonight between Rushmore and Sioux Falls East. In this third period, Jim, what does Rushmore need to do? We'll start with the team that's behind. What does Rushmore need to do to make sure they at least get this game to overtime, if not win it here in the third period?
Well, play with confidence. I'd like to say play more in your offensive zone, but they've pretty much owned their offensive zone. You're going to have to just keep putting it on. Figure out a way to get around Trace Holland. Maybe put a guy in front or something. Look for a tip, but it's going to be tough. Sioux Falls packing in that defense.
And then Sioux Falls East, they're up 1-0. You don't have to score in this game. You don't have to win the period. Can't lose the period.
Yep.
How do you make sure that happens and you find yourself in the state championship beating this undefeated team?
Well, you probably listen to your coach, Curtis Eng, because he drew up a game plan here, and you can see what they're doing. When you need to ice the puck, go ahead and ice the puck. We're going to get a change. They pack in their defense. Everybody in front of Solonen, those defensive guys, you got to help out your goalie, which they've done. You have to execute the game plan and stay with it. Don't let Rushmore get you out of that game plan.
Yeah, Curtis Egan, the head coach for Sioux Falls East, you dream about everything that you draw up in a game plan going to perfection. And through the first 2 periods, he's saying, boy, this is where, I mean, I don't know if he's surprised. Maybe he's a little surprised because I would say, last night Watertown played in Rushmore. Their game plan, they worked their game plan well. They still lost by 7.
Yep.
And you can play a really good game, especially in hockey. There's a lot of breaks that go your way and don't go your way, that you can play a pretty solid game and win 9 times out of 10 on a game plan that you have, but it doesn't mean that you're always going to win. And in this game, Rushmore, I would say their game plan's going somewhat as planned. They thought maybe they'd have 4 or 5 goals, but for Sioux Falls East, they have been able to get their game plan to a T to the first 2 periods, and they're now 17 minutes away. As a long 17 minutes.
It's a long
to try and win this state semifinal, but they've got the shot coming up here in just a little bit. We will step aside. We'll come back with the third period. It is a 1-0 lead for the Sioux Falls East Flyers or the Rushmore Thunder. Listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is the perfect place to sit back and watch the state hockey tournament with friends and family. The Fieldhouse with a full bar gives you that feeling like you're at the game without having to leave town, with a selection of your favorite concession-type food, and who doesn't love some pizza? There's free popcorn, peanuts, and Gardettos to complement any of your snack cravings while enjoying the games on one of the many big screen TVs. The Fieldhouse, 2013 East Gate Avenue in Pierre, your place for the game this weekend. Go Caps!
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Capital City Toyota is proud to sponsor the state varsity hockey tournaments with a special shout out to all the seniors. You've worked hard, now it's your time to shine. Just like a championship team, we bring the funnest car buying experience in South Dakota. Find your perfect new or pre-owned ride today. Good luck to all the teams and seniors from Capital City Toyota.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684.
Are you ready for adventure? Then head over to Hepper Sports Center, your authorized dealer serving the Hub City area. Get huge savings, $1,500 cash back on select side-by-sides, or snag a sweet deal with 1.99% financing for 36 months on ATVs and side-by-sides. Don't miss out. Stop in and see Wade and his team at 501 5th Avenue Northwest. Call for your service appointment at 605-225-9279 or email heppers@nbc.net to book your appointment and start your next off-road adventure.
And we welcome you back as we are getting set for the third period. It is a 1-0 lead for Sioux Falls East over the Rushmore Thunder. John Meckler alongside Jim Lloyd as you're listening to KC Sierra FM Blunts. And Jim Lloyd has got the call.
Well, one regulation period away from Championship Saturday. It's a game that Sioux Falls Flyers, Sioux Falls East, has executed to perfection. A lot of defense. Ice the puck when your legs are tired.
Well, great fans that are here for the game.
The Rushmore Thunder fans. It's been fun. We've had a good couple of days here in the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena. It's a fun place to host a tournament. They take good care of us here. And how about that camera crew that we have working for us?
Oh man, they're getting all the crowd excitement right now.
All the graphics that you see, all the camera work, all happens in-house.
And it is a fantastic crew. Like I said, I'm just happy to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Because this is fantastic. This is nothing that I couldn't do anything that you guys in Watertown and this crew have been able to do for this entire state tournament. It's been a lot of fun to see everybody and to see the great crew and the great work this crew is doing.
This crew, and you can see all the camera angles.
And we've got one regulation period to go. We are excited for this third period. 17 minutes are on the clock. Sioux Falls East leading 1-0 on the Kubota scoreboard over the Rushmore Thunder.
Who's going to that championship game? Going to meet Sioux Falls West. One of these teams are going to be there at 7 o'clock. As this was won by the Rushmore Thunder in the neutral zone. They're going all the way down away from us. Pushed in deep by Steen. Sioux Falls Flyers trying to work it out. That's Steen keeping it deep as Merchant circles back around. Over on the far dot, gets to his forehand. He's going to shoot it in there. Broke up in traffic, maybe got a piece of it. As that one went in was Gibson. Yeah, puck in front, and they score! The Rushmore Thunder. They needed a quick one, and they got it. At 16:31 in this third period.
Brixton Steen gets the goal. We look at the replay. He didn't have much room. He really had no room, but he beat Solomon glove side to tie the game up just 29 seconds in. And now if you're Sioux Falls East, you cannot let up another quick one. And if you're Rushmore, you smell blood in the water. You got to go for a quick one right now.
The Rushmore Thunder tie this thing up and win the face-off as they push it all the way back down. As the Sioux Falls Flyers can't get it out of defensive zone. That shot goes up, hits something in the back. And we're coming back the other way. This Sioux Falls Flyers, toe save by Simmons. And that was by Hayden Hansen. And he's got it again in the offensive zone on his forehand, looking for a push, maybe a redirect. That was Simmons up to the task again. Sioux Falls Flyers coming right back and taking 2 shots on goal. Wyatt Simmons is up to the task. Rushmore Thunder up through the neutral zone. This is Cameron Ritter. Cameron Ritter takes a shot just off the glove of Salonen. All the way back. Rushmore's going to get some new legs. This is Pressman. He's going to throw it all the way down into the offensive zone, and where it's held in by Ballou.
Yeah, that shot hit Gibson in the head and the helmet. He was a little bit staggering to try and get back up, and the referees wisely blew the play dead, even though Rushmore still had the puck for the safety of Gibson because he went down pretty hard.
You always worry about that ear hole because there's not a lot of pads there. There's just a little guard on that earpiece, and when you get hit there with a puck, it hurts. Offensive faceoff coming here by Hudson Beard. Left-hand side of Trey Salonen. It's a 1-1 game as the Rushmore Thunder tied it up at that 16:31 mark. If you got to us late, you missed a goal as Sioux Falls Flyers push it in. It's Goddard looking for centering pass back over to Goddard. And this one wraps all the way back around. A good attempt there by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Up and out of the zone is Beard. Goes all the way back down. Goddard's going to chase it behind his own goalie. Looking for a winger on the far side. It gets tied up. Trying to get up out of the defensive zone as 2 players go down over there now. And there's whistle dead.
Hand pass is called.
2 players were down on that far side. That was Thatcher May was one of those that was laying on his back over on the far side. Neutral zone faceoff coming here right in front of that Sioux Falls bench. 14:45, third period. We're tied up. Faceoff in the neutral zone, won by the Rushmore Thunder. Pushed ahead by Rogers. Now it's turned back over offensive zone. Sioux Falls Flyers. Nice job there by Reeder as he knocked the Sioux Falls player. That's Vinny Thiel off the puck. Vinny Thiel's got it again. He's going to try to get it back out to his defense where it escapes the zone. Pushed in on a backhand and turned over. This is Brixton Steen. He scored right away and takes another shot and goes wide, held in as it caroms around on the far side. Rushmore Thunder setting up in the offensive zone, blocked away on a shot. That went in by Reeder, blocked away, and it's flipped down at the goalie. This is Simmons handing it off to Rogers and shooting it all the way down. And Rushmore Thunder is going to trade everybody but one as they get it in the offensive zone, push it down deep in the far corner. It's the far corner. Sioux Falls Flyers trying to break up, turned around. This goes a shot in there by Cameron Ritter. Shots on goal, 39 for the Rushmore Thunder. And Sioux Falls Flyers are going to go in 2-on-2 if they hurry up. Content to push it into the corner. The Sioux Falls Flyers turned back by the Rushmore Thunder. Over on the far side, this is Fenton. And Hansen. Hansen gets the puck momentarily in the neutral zone as Sioux Falls Flyers enter once again. This is Fenton looking for a centering pass, and he had a nice shot there by Goddard, and it gets cleared out by the Rushmore Thunder all the way down, and it is an icing call. Pretty good attempt there. That combination of Fenton and Hansen have been good this game
And how, I mean, we've watched this first two periods where Rushmore has had all the opportunities, and obviously it's 40 to 18 in shots, but Sioux Falls had two great opportunities in this third period. They're outplaying Rushmore so far, even though Rushmore's got the lone goal to make it 1-1.
Rushmore Thunder, this is Ritter. Pushes it ahead to Welling. Welling's going to race down, going to take a shot, and a pad save and a big rebound. And nobody there to collect that. We're already back up into the offensive zone here for Sioux Falls. And a glove save as Rogers puts a hit on. That went on to Mark Reichman. And he's slow to get up. Looks like he hit the ice pretty hard as he's going to collect himself as he skates off. Offensive faceoff coming here for the Flyers. It's the Sioux Falls East Flyers. These two teams, one of them, are going to go to the championship game. And this is Rogers. Oh, and we got a penalty there. It was a late penalty, but a penalty nonetheless.
It's a hook on Tyler Webb. And it's the second Rushmore power play. And can the Thunder get the go-ahead goal now and take their first lead? Now, it was Webb that got a penalty yesterday. And after the Sioux Falls East killed the penalty, Webb came out of the penalty box and like not even 30 seconds later, scored for the Flyers. Can that happen again? They got 2 minutes to work on it right now.
It's a Pelican Power Sports power play in the offensive zone for the Rushmore Thunder. This faceoff is won by the Thunder. Far side. This goes back down in the far corner. Once again, Sioux Falls Flyers packed in on the penalty kill. This is Reeder going to take a shot. That was maybe a blocker save. Carried all the way back around. As we go up to the point. At the point, running that point is Hepper. He's got it on the far side, just inside it. Puck goes off his stick and gives up a turnover out in the neutral zone. He chases back. Goes up to Reeder. He's at the red line, going to push it in on his forehand. As he circles the wagon, puts on the brakes. Right in back. And Rushmore Thunder now get to set up the offense on this Pelican Power Sports power play. This is Hemper. Down below the red line, this is Reeder. Out to Merchant. Merchant looking to step around, goes around the circle. Now he's going to go back in back of the goalie. That is Solonen. It's a 1-1 game here at Pelican Power Sports. Power play, Reeder. Back to the far side over there to Ritter. And we got a glove save by Solonen. 47 seconds left in this power play for the Rushmore Thunder. Sometimes you look at things as turning points in the game. Possibly this penalty as Merchant is in the offensive faceoff. He wins it. Blue line to blue line over to Reeder. And there goes a shot on and a glove save. As Wyatt Reeder continues to shoot the puck as he's done all year.
And we got the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association player of the game coming up after we're done. Trey Solonen, you see him right now. He's a guy that you could give it to him, win or lose, but will be the next goal scorer that will get the player of the game.
Reeder, back to him. He's high in between the wheels. He's going to skate around over the far dot. As this one caroms around, and they maybe hold it in, and they do. Nice job there as Cameron Ritter throws it in. Looking for a tip and a rebound. Merchant's parked out front. This one goes all the way around the Ritter. Ritter's going to throw it in. Saved out to the right-hand side of Trey Solonen. This is Merchant. Maybe looking for a give and go. Sioux Falls Flyers are packed in.
Yeah, crease call.
And we're going to have a crease call. Stoppage of play.
That's big. With only 6 seconds in the power play, that pretty much eliminates the power play without one specific shot from the Rushmore Thunder.
We're going to face off outside the zone. Yeah, that's a big play.
Soundon's been stretching quite a bit. I don't know if he's cramping or not. This is a warm arena to play a hockey game, and Soundon's made 46 saves on 47 shots.
We're only halfway through the period.
Yeah, he might be cramping just a little bit and trying to keep stretching himself throughout this entire third.
Rushmore Thunder pushing up through the neutral zone. That was Beert taking off the puck in front of his own bench. And another Chet comes in. Sioux Falls Flyers. Puck goes just wide. That shot went in by Brent Cook. As Sioux Falls Flyers are not going to win the race, and we're going to have an icing call. So Coach Egan is playing a couple different players. Brent Cook is seeing a little time right now. Maybe a little fatigue setting in, possibly, as you would expect. Stay with the game plan is the plan for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. As this faceoff is won by Rushmore, pushed up by Rogers. Rogers getting it up to Merchants, trying to tap it along the boards was Merchants, gets it taken off his stick. It's into the Sioux Falls Flyers offensive zone, and now goes out to Merchant. Merchant's gonna go in on his backhand, gets to his forehand right in front, and he scores! Rushmore Thunder! Colton Merchant at the 10-minute mark in the third period is gonna put his Rushmore Thunder up by 1.
And a great goal by Merchant. He got into the offensive zone and was able to cut free enough to get a little bit of space and find his way right around it in. And then a little bit of fishing celebration to his faithful here at the Prairie Lake Science Arena in Watertown. Now, it's got to, Sioux Falls East can't get out of their game plan yet. There's still a lot of time left to go.
Yep. Chasing back is Ritter. And Ritter loses his skates there. He blows a tire, tries to throw it in deep. And this is Ritter back in his defensive zone, getting himself a little space. He's going to get it going with his legs, going to push it up along the boards. Gets held up at the red line. Rushmore Thunder back to Rogers. Rogers pushing it up on the opposite side. And a good play there by Cameron Ritter. And it's backhand goal as Ritter makes the pass on his backhand. And the Rushmore Thunder at 9:20 have opened this one up with 3 goals in the third period.
Easton Knoll will get the goal. And it's 3 straight here for the Rushmore Thunder. And Ritter with the great pass over, and there is no chance for Salonen. And Knoll, who had 16 goals in the regular season.
You can see the replay here. This is Ritter. And number 88, we haven't heard much from him. Easton Knoll.
And Ritter made that play happen with a 2-on-1. And just like that is why we've talked so highly of the Rushmore Thunder throughout this state tournament. Sioux Falls East has played an excellent game. I don't know if you can play a better game than what Sioux Falls East is right now, and they're still down 3-1 all of a sudden. And that is no disrespect to the Sioux Falls East. That is all credit to the Rushmore Thunder and just how good of a team they are.
Yeah, we talked about it. You can't blink. And what the Rushmore did is they started moving Salonen back and forth just a little bit and opening things up. It started out at 16:31 by Brixton Steen right away into that third period, and it's been 10 minutes and 9:20 Rushmore goals. 3 goals in this third period is the difference in the game. Facing off at the center dot. It's pushed back down into the offensive zone of Sioux Falls East. Getting it out is Blue, and it comes back down in defensive zone where Prusner's going to have to work out. There's a pass in front as Prusner lost the puck down below the red line. Sioux Falls East trying to play a little offense here. Playing up against the board. This is slow. And defense to defense. Mishandled on the far side as Rushmore Thunder. This goes up to Hepper. Hepper's going to walk it along, and this puck is a high pop fly. Down to Salonen, and he's got it. We got a stoppage of play. 8:36 left in this one.
Salonin's made 46 saves on 49 shots. I mean, again, this Salonin probably is he is the player of the game. Even no matter what the final score is, he's the player of the game. But he got a puck yesterday. It's hard to then pick against somebody for the Rushmore Thunder right now when they're up 3-1.
Far side as Callis is pinned to the boards. And Sioux Falls East is out. Nifty little stick work coming up through the neutral zone. That was by Gibson. And Merchant. Merchant is back in. He's going to try to look for a play in front. Going to hold on to it. Where's the puck? It's in front. And Salonin's got it. It looks like maybe Merchant went around. He kind of just left that puck in front. I thought he maybe circled all the way around the back of the net, and he just left it.
And somehow Salonin couldn't grab it for a while. The puck, I don't even know if it ended up going into Salonin's glove.
It faked me out as he just left that puck.
And the cooler has prevailed, but it will come out of the zone, so it might have been more of a crease call than being a stoppage or a stoppage by Salonin.
Just outside the offensive zone here for the Rushmore Thunder. Merchant works in on the dot, and it's turned around by Steen. Gonna push it in deep. Chasing over on the backside is Gibson. Sioux Falls trying to get it up. Stay deep in their zone. Rushmore Thunder's trying to skate it up as it does come out into the neutral zone. Turned around by the Rushmore Thunder, and there's too many. Yep.
It was
referee standing at that Sioux Falls bench.
Was it Hanthorn that got on the ice? Yeah, it was Hanthorn that got on the ice, and he was so quick to get on the ice. There was no chance for the Flyer player to get off the ice. Looks like it's going to be Gibson that will be serving the penalty, but that was as clear and obvious as too many on the ice as you can get, unfortunately, for Sioux Falls East.
Well, it's going to be a Pelican Power Sports power play here for the Rushmore Thunder. This faceoff is won by the Thunder. Running the point once again is Hepper. Hepper going to throw it down to Ritter. Ritter back to Hepper. Hepper's going to dance along the blue line over to Ritter. Ritter's coasting down to the dot. Now he's going to go down that red line. All the way back around the net as Ritter's looking for something in front. Merchant is in and out of there. Back out to Hepper. All the way across, far side. This is Ritter. He's going to take a shot in, and that big rebound bounces out, and Sioux Falls Flyers are able to clear the puck all the way down to Simmons. Simmons going to hand it off. Maybe a mishandled puck there. Good pressure in front there was Vinny Thiel, and he can't keep it on his stick, and Rushmore Thunder got into the zone a little quick, and we have an offsides call.
You're looking at about 5.5 minutes to go in this third period by the time that this penalty comes to an end. And that is assuming that it's still 3-1. So Sioux Falls East, they got to kill this off, but then you really got to push, and the urgency has to be, you got to try and get 2 goals against this Rushmore Thunder team and not give up any goals on top of it.
Vinny Thiel and Merchant face off, won by the Rushmore Thunder, and they're in too early once again. Here's the Rushmore Thunder. We're going to go back over to the same dot right in front of that Sioux Falls Flyers bench. Oh, nope, now we're going to come over to the scorer's table. Cameron Ritter is going to go in for the faceoff. Won by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Walking this one up. This is Raisler. He's going to dump it in deep and retreat back. This is Reeder. Going to come up through the neutral zone. Remember, Rushmore is on the power play. As Reeder comes all the way up, goes all the way around that Sioux Falls goaltender. Now he's going to get it up to Hepper. Hepper at the point, going to throw it in. Big rebound there, and Merchant can't get his stick on it. Gives the puck up to Sioux Falls Flyers in back of the net. Sioux Falls Flyers trying to chip it out, can't quite get it out. As the Rushmore Thunder once again look up at the point, over to the far side. There's a shot in by Merchant, and it's covered by Salonin.
52 saves for Trey Salonin on 55 shots with 6 minutes to go here in the third period.
22 seconds left on this Pelican Power Sports power play for the Rushmore Thunder. They're going to face off to the right-hand side of Salonin. 3 goals in the third period for the Rushmore Thunder. As Reeder skates it down below the dot. Now he's going to circle the, maybe looking for a wraparound. He got taken off his skates, and Solomon's got it.
We had 2 players of the game in the state championship last Saturday in Sioux Falls in the girls' state championship. I think we're closing in on almost guaranteeing ourselves to have 2 players of the game, unless there's a comeback somewhere. We're looking at 2 players of the game, I think.
Reeder at the point, 11 seconds left. Reeder at the point again. This goes down to Hepper, and a centering pass gets warded away, maybe in traffic as Sioux Falls Flyers, and we are full strength as the Rushmore Thunder work deep in their defensive zone. A long stretch pass up into the neutral zone. Ritter takes it in, is going to dump it down deep. Getting a shift change is the Rushmore Thunder. This puck is down in the corner. And this comes out to the point. Back out to the point. This is Prusner. Shot goes on, and Solomon's got another one. That's going to be 57 shots. That has come his way.
I mean, it would not be out of the question that he's going to have a 60-save night.
Yeah, they were on pace. It was 21 shots at the end of 1, and we said 60 shots. We're there with 5:13 left in this third period. On the left-hand dot of Solomon, face-off won by the Rushmore Thunder, pushed in deep on the far side. Chasing down in the corner is Ballou. As he steps around, takes it to the opposite corner. We're circling around just inside the blue line. We are 5-on-5 hockey. There's a puck in front, looking for a redirect and can't get it as Solomon has it again.
Under 5 minutes to go now, and Sioux Falls East at some point they've got to turn the pressure up the other way. Now we talk about, I know Rushmore is so good, and that's also why you think, why would you not try and pull the goalie maybe this early in the third period? You got to get something, because it's going to be really hard to overcome the deficit.
Hudson Burt won the faceoff. Beert won the faceoff. There's a shot goes on up and over the top of Solonen. On the far side, coming up out of the zone is Sioux Falls Flyers. Taking the zone. Merchant giving up, or giving some resistance there was Prusner. As this puck is now in back of the Rushmore Thunder goal in the defensive zone. Rushmore gets up into the neutral zone. Tapped ahead is Blue on a backhand deep down in the corner. Giving chase over back over there is Hawthorne, Jaden Hawthorne. Playing defense for the Flyers. As it gets pushed in deep once again into the corner. Vermeer's there. Push it back up. Trying to get a winger and trying to get this thing up out of the defensive zone. Held in by the Rushmore Thunder. They come in, and Solonen's got another one. Yeah, point blank shot coming in for the Rushmore Thunder.
59 shots for the Rushmore Thunder and only 3 goals to show for it. And that's all because of that man between the pipes and Trey Solonen.
Trey Solonen, he gets up off of his knees just a little slower than he did.
He is going to be worn out. It'd be hard for him to be playing tomorrow if they're in the third place game.
This is Reeder. Took a shot. That went up into the net.
And I don't think there's any way that he doesn't play tomorrow for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. It's going to be hard for him, but I don't think there's any way that if it's his choice, he's going to be playing tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night.
Colton Merchant on an offensive faceoff. He wins the faceoff. Back out to the far side. This is Hepper, throws it in off of the pad. We must be at about 60 shots now. We are at 60 shots for Solonen. As Reeder weaves around deep in his defensive zone. Now he's going to park behind his own goalie. Try to get it up out of the defensive zone as Rushmore Thunder. This is Merchant. Merchant with a pass up through to Steen. Steen going to take a shot. That goes in the glove of Solonen. He just pitches it out to the dot. And Trey Solonen, he's set 61. Rushmore Thunder have been putting it on ever since the beginning of this game.
And Sioux Falls East used their timeout already, so they can't settle themselves down at all the rest of the way, or slow things down the rest of the way.
We're at 3:18, and it's kicked up out of the zone by the Sioux Falls Flyers. They enter it clean. There's a nice shot that goes up and over the top That shot went in by Thatcher May. Up through the neutral zone is Howard. On the far side, gets it taken off his stick, and Rushmore Thunder are up and up out of the zone into the neutral zone. This is Raessler. Raessler's going to push it in deep. Into the near corner, this is Mark Rickman in the corner. As the puck is, Rushmore Thunder players sitting on the puck, and we are going to get a whistle. And we're going to face off to the right-hand side.
Are they going to pull Saladin or not right now?
He's got his helmet off, trying to get a little air.
Coach Kurt Egan said, and he pointed to his ear, listen, you got to make sure you're listening.
A rare offensive face-off here for the Flyers. We're at 2:37 in this third period. And that face-off was by Goddard, won by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Watch for the goalie to be coming as they're deep in their offensive zone. Once they get better possession here, this goes all the way side, rink wide, and Saladin is coming.
Goes.
Extra attacker coming in for the Sioux Falls Flyers. You got to hold the zone. And the Sioux Falls Flyers can't hold the zone as it's chipped out. Referee stopped that puck right in front of the Rushmore Thunder. And now Sioux Falls is scrambling to get in their offensive zone onside as Goddard had to leave it alone. And Fenton can't get it in. This puck is pinned up. Sioux Falls Flyers with an empty net. Now we're going in, and a shot goes towards the empty net. And without a goalie down there, and Sioux Falls Flyers doing everything they can to keep it out of that empty net. And they do. This is Vermeer's going to chase it out to the far corner. Offensive zone here. You'd like to squeak your goalie in there if you could, as the Sioux Falls Flyers retreat in their defensive zone and try to settle this thing down. This is Hepper. And they're going to ice the puck. No, they're not. It was touched up by Callis, as he's going to go with Reeder, as Reeder circles around in back of his own goalie. And Hepper tries to carry him this one around and up and out of the zone. Sioux Falls Flyers, they have that extra attacker trying to hold the offensive zone. And now it goes back down. And the empty net goal is saved. In the defensive zone, Sioux Falls Flyers back in the offensive zone. Coming on the near side, this is Goddard. Goddard turns around up against the boards. We're at the 1 minute mark in this game. Looking for a centering pass. Goddard throws it down to his stick, and he's got everything he can do to keep it in the offensive zone. Sioux Falls Flyers as it comes out. Playing safety net. Back there is Gibson for the Sioux Falls Flyers. And it goes back to Gibson once again. He's looking up the ice, and it was touched in by Callis. We're under that minute mark, of course. We're at 35 seconds left in this one. Sioux Falls Flyers need 2. It's a 3-1 game. Rushmore Thunder. There's an empty net on the far end. Rushmore Thunder working to get it up in the neutral zone, and do as Merchant flings it all the way down at an empty net, and it carries all the way back around. On the near side, we're at 16 seconds. Up into the neutral zone. Offensive zone entry here by the Sioux Falls Flyers. Getting taken off their stick. Vinny Thiel can't keep it going. This goes all the way back to Gibson once again, as he's going to fling it in the offensive zone. And we have 4 seconds left. It goes down to an empty net, and they score. Rushmore Thunder score on an empty net.
I believe that was Reeder.
And that was Reeder, in case he needs another goal on the season.
A 4-1 lead for the Rushmore Thunder, as it is Reeder that will finish it off with 1.7 to go. Real quick, Jim, we've been on late the last couple weekends. We appreciate everybody staying and watching. Squirts past their bedtime. The Squirt hockey players, Tommy Katilnik, he's watching right now. It's about time for him to go to bed and get a nice night's sleep for tomorrow night.
And that puck is dropped. And the Rushmore Thunder have a meeting with Sioux Falls West at 7 o'clock tomorrow on Championship Saturday. And Sioux Falls East with a perfect game plan to slow this train down, and couldn't hold on long enough. 3 quick goals in that third period for the Rushmore Thunder as they came out of the locker room, and that was the difference in this game.
It is a 4-1 win for the Rushmore Thunder. We will be back with our players of the game and the post-game show after this here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door, designed for comfort and built for performance. And now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select compact tractors.
Please visit one of the South Dakota Kubota dealers today. Calling all hockey fans to the 2025 Hall of Fame and Awards Banquet. Join us April 11th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center to celebrate this year's class of 25 Hall of Fame inductees and our high school award winners. Single tickets are $65, with reserved tables of 8 for $520 and sponsorship tables for $800. Doors open at 6 o'clock, with the event starting at 7. The Hall of Fame and Awards Banquet Night, Friday, April 11th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center. Get your ticket and table now.
The puck drops, the crowd roars. South Dakota hockey is in full swing. Capital City Ford is proud to support this year's state varsity hockey tournaments and celebrate the dedication, teamwork, and passion of every player on the ice. To all the seniors, congratulations on an incredible season. Whether you're heading off to college or staying close to home, we're here for all of your automotive needs. Stop by Capital City Ford in Pierre. We'll get you on the road to your next adventure. Capital City Ford in Pierre, driven by community, powered by you.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Whale Construction, building custom homes, shops, garages, and remodels since 1998. Troy and his team will make your home your dream home. Whale Construction uses reputable subcontractors and products to make your build or remodel your dream come true. Call or message Troy today at 605-380-4473. That's 605-380-4473. Or message him at troy@whaleconstruction.com.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
And we welcome you back here as it is a 4-1 win. And we'll throw it down to Jim Lloyd with our player of the game in Colton Merchant as he can take it away. Go ahead, Jim. You can throw it on down.
I'm in the Rushmore Thunder bench with the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association player of the game, Colton Merchant. Game-winning shot. What does this mean to you and your team? Well, it's not done yet. We got more tomorrow, but just fine to do it. What goes on in the locker room when you go in there down 1? Is there a panic button you're looking for, or what is the tug? Not at all. We knew we're capable. And let's stick to our
So 58 save performance for Trey Solonen on the 62 shots. He made 58 on 61 overall, did Trey Solonen. But a big win for the Rushmore Thunder, 4-1. And you can hear the cheers from both sides between Sioux Falls and Rushmore, appreciating the work that Trey Solonen did. I know that Trey Solonen is going to be a guy that's going to, he wanted that other puck. But when he looks back and you have something that you can listen to the cheers of the crowd or remember the cheers of the crowd for both teams, it means you've turned in a special night, because there's a lot of fan bases that they don't want to see anybody else win a player of the game. But when both fan bases come together like that, it happened. It happened last Saturday in the Sioux Falls and Brookings State Championship. It happened in the Brookings Hawaii girls game, and here tonight for Solonen making those 58 saves on 62 shots, 61 shots overall, an empty net goal for Wyatt Reeder, end up sealing the win to make it a 4-1 game. But a heck of an effort by Sioux Falls. They played one of the best games all season. They played their best game this season here tonight. And they're going to try and win that third place trophy tomorrow against Brookings. But you have to give credit to the Rushmore Thunder, who at everybody's best, they still are better, even if their night isn't showing it. Rushmore wins 4-1. That was one of the lowest scoring games for the Rushmore Thunder all season. And they find a way to get a win, scoring 4 goals in that third period. Brixton tied it with 29 seconds into the third period before Colton Merchant then found the back of the net on the game winner with 10 minutes to go. Easton Knoll made it 3-1, and Reeder put the final touches to make it a 4-1 win and send the Rushmore Thunder into the state championship tomorrow evening against the Sioux Falls West Flyers, as Sioux Falls West will try their best effort to go win that state championship against the Rushmore Thunder. Jim Lloyd's back up here in the studios, back up here in the press box with us. And Jim, I know you're trying to still catch your breath, but the roar of the crowd for both sides. I know I mentioned it just a little bit ago, but for Solonen to remember that moment, it's something special, because it doesn't happen very often. This is only the third time since we've been doing these pucks that we gave it away to someone on the losing team, and all 3 have been goalies. But how impressive it has been was tonight for Trey Solonen, and that's something that he can take away, because that was a heck of an effort, and both crowds, both fan bases realized how good of a game that was for Solonen.
Well, it shows you what kind of kid he is. I meet him down there at the bench. He's disappointed, got a smile on his face. He knows he put it all on the line. We give him a puck that he deserved, and he's a tough kid. You can just tell by talking to him. He's just got everything together. He played his heart out, and he's going to play tomorrow. He's good with it.
Yeah.
The game is over. He's good with it. He moves on.
He wants to win that next game, and that'll be the third place game against Brookings tomorrow afternoon. So our bracket is set for tomorrow. It is Yankton and Mitchell coming up at 1 o'clock in the Constellation Championship. That'll be our first game, 12:45 with coverage, 1 o'clock puck drop. Sioux Falls East, the 4 seed against the 2 seed Brookings Rangers at 4 o'clock in the third place game, and our state championship, the undefeated Rushmore Thunder against the number 3 seed Sioux Falls West. They're going to run through Sioux Falls in the semifinal and the championship if Rushmore wants to win the state title for the first time since 2018. Another great day by our crew here in Watertown. Also want to say thanks to Wanda Meyer and Emma Thielen back at the station for running our games back on Capital City Rock. We appreciate all the work that has been done for the 2 days. 1 day to go.
It's Championship Saturday.
3 games remaining. Championship Saturday. We're only an hour and a half. We're not even an hour and a half away from Championship Saturday starting. But we will be back here 12:45 with a 1 o'clock game between the Mitchell Marlins and the Yankton Bucks to get us rolling for our 5th place Constellation Championship tomorrow afternoon. Final score as we wrap up today. Wrap up day number 2. A 4-1 win for the Rushmore Thunder over the Sioux Falls East Flyers as we say good night from Watertown.
You've been listening to the State Hockey Tournament presented by Kubota. The State Hockey Tournament is brought to you by AGE, Papa Murphy's, AirTech, Pepper Sports Center, Beck Motors, Xander Auto Parts, May Adam, Lake Area Technical College, Whale Construction, Capital City Ford, Lincoln and Toyota, Kathy Sunshine Properties, Weatherall Roofing, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, Envirotech, Pelican Power Sports, Wagner Auto, the Hockey Headquarters, the Field House, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, Hermanson Endodontics, and the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association. Join us all tournament long on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South Dakota's sports leader.